pretty spot. Mixture of architectures, Italian. It's difficult. Certainly has a Mediterranean flavor. What do you think, Thorpe?
I think I wouldn't mind a fortnight's leave there. Prison for life, eh? Far cry from Sing Sing.
I'm sorry to interrupt an afternoon's golf, Colonel, but this is not a joking matter.
My dear fellow, you really mustn't blame Thorpe. After all, you yourself on occasion could be a little skeptical. That's why you were such a good man. Why we were so sorry to lose you.
The evidence is there.
A set of photographs from ground level of a holiday resort. And a schoolboy navigational log on the back of what you call the village newspaper.
I'm sorry, it's the best I could do in the circumstances. You'd hardly expect the village store to issue sextants, would you?
Indeed, indeed. The place was as you said it was. The Tally-Ho.
A daily issue.
Morning or evening?
Daily at noon.
What are facts behind Town Hall? Town Hall?
That's right.
Town council?
Correct.
Were you a member?
I could have been. It's democratically elected once a year.
Democratically?
That's what they claim.
And they're all numbers. No names. No names at all.
Just numbers.
I see.
Numbers in a village that is a complete unit of our own society. A place to put people who can't be left around. People who know too much or too little. A place with many means of breaking a man.
Intriguing.
They have their own cinema, their own newspaper, their own television station, a credit card system, and if you're a good boy and cop up the secrets, you are gracefully retired into the old people's home.
But no escape.
They also have a very impressive graveyard.
Which you avoided.
The village was deserted.
Perhaps they were on the Democratic annual outing.
The Town Hall. Number 2, residence. My house, the old people's house.
You really mustn't get excited. You must forgive us, but you see, we have a problem. Tell him our problem, Thorpe.
You resign. You disappear. You return. You spin a yarn that Hans Christian Andersen would reject for a fairy tale.
And we must be sure. See, people defect. An unhappy thought, but a fact of life. They defect from one side to the other.
I also have a problem. I'm not sure which side runs this village.
A mutual problem.
Which I'm going to solve.
Quite.
If not here, then elsewhere.
Thorpe.
Sir?
Check.
Yes, sir.
Check every detail contained in our ex-colleague's report.
Of course I helped him. I'd help anyone in trouble. Wouldn't you?
Never mind. Keep checking and report when you have anything. All corroborated apart from the boat.
The beach.
Gypsies.
Romanes. What about the roadblock?
Nothing to do with you, my dear fellow. An escaped convict. Can't you give us anything more on the boat? No name?
Would you advertise if you were gun running?
No, I would not. I most certainly would not. Would you, Thorpe?
No.
You satisfied?
Let us say that the dice are heavily loaded in your favor.
All right. Let's get to work. Amanda, how's it going?
On the basis of your log, and a line for the variance of your primitive device, and the laggard speed of your craft, I estimate you would have averaged some 3.5 knots.
Yes,
Assuming fair winds. You had fair winds?
mostly.
You appreciate there is no allowance for tides.
No, there couldn't have been. I had no charts nor any means of assessing them.
Precisely. You slept for how long?
4 hours out of each 24.
Remarkable. So,
In your 25 days at sea, you proceeded at an average of 3.5 knots for 20 hours out of each 24 on a northeasterly course, which would put us at...
4 hours sleep, 20 hours under fair sail, maximum travel on a true course, 1,750 miles.
Where was the lighthouse? Here.
250 miles to the inch.
Yes, it's my maximum possible travel. Minimum would be, Commander?
I'd be inclined to allow at least 400 miles differential.
Call it 500 to cover drift and tide.
Yes, on a northeasterly course in an equable climate. Somewhere about here.
Coast of Morocco, southwest of Portugal and Spain.
It might be an island.
You've got 500 by 1,500 to sweep, 750,000 square miles. Quite an area.
The clearance has just come through for refueling in Gibraltar.
Good. And we'll sweep as far as we can today, and then again tomorrow.
And tomorrow, and tomorrow. You're a stubborn fellow, number 6.
James, you'll call me that once again, and you're liable for a bout in hospital.
I won't be a minute.
Good luck.
Thanks. Interesting fellow.
He's an old, old friend who never gives up.
Turn. Sweep back. 15 degrees southwest. Sweep 9 degrees southwest. That could be it. Look closer. There it is. We found it. That's it.
Be seeing you.
Many happy returns.